Hey everyone, this is Desmond Howard and welcome back to Road to Glory. Before we get started, feel free to look around and customize the RTG settings to your liking. The brand new high school experience has been enabled by default, but this setting, as well as custom conferences, can be modified. Also, this is where you can import a team builder team that is only available for your high school. Let's get started by choosing the caliber of... Next, it's time to choose your position. From quarterback all the way... Now let's choose what type of player you want to be. We've added some new archetypes this year, so keep an eye on the ratings and how they change with each build. And just like last year, this is where you'll update your bio and customize your look and animations for game day. I said it last year and I'll say it again. Look good, feel good, play good. Choose your mental ability. These are upgradable playstyle enhancements that will help to separate you from the other players. And if you're good, you'll have the opportunity to activate even more later in your career. Okay, let's review everything before you get under the bright lights. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National Signing Day. If you have aspirations to see the field early, pay close attention to the depth chart. And don't worry, if you didn't get your dream scholarship, you can always walk on at any school. Plus, as we all well know by now, the transfer portal is always there in case you need a change of scenery down the line. Now it's time to pack your bags and start your journey down the road to glory. Good luck on your career, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust, and as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
in the early season as both. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Love. Quick completion on the out route. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Using his legs, it's Love. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, or you got that yard.
They'll start this drive with a pass. On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matches. A long way to go for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have.
Looking downfield, it's Love. Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Great job by the pass rush up front. Third and
they'll try the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Love. Pass rush. Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right on the money. He won't get. Leaves it with the running back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
it's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. A mere yard away from Pater. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Pushes for the goal line. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense.
The give out of the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Love. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. 10. And he just They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down.
In motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Finds his man, it's Grimes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. Guys, let's talk a little bit about NC State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, NC State! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Grimes. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Big fella moving. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal coming up. Pushes ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to bully their way in. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It smothers. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Defensive coordinators always preach.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, they weren't able.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabs behind the line. It smothers. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Quick release by the QB. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff. It smothers. And he rolls into the house. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, NC State.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Smothers. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they add 6 more. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. The give to the back. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Grimes.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Turning it on! They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. NC State quick to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough. Looking for room, it Smothers. Creates a little space. Give him 88 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Wolfpack line up, facing third and approximately half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, ECU. The defense putting points on the board.
How fast did this...
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. First and 10 for the offense. To the ground. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Smothers. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues.
Looking for room. It's Smothers. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Rogers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Anderson. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Snap in the shotgun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think in this...
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical.
They want that clock to run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. The option look. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not.
quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Quarterback keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not a good sign.
They'll run the RPO and pull it right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like,
oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And this time, they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board.
Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, NC State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the defense defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Grimes. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
It's
picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Virginia! The defense. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it behind the line. It's Smothers. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Blasted as he lets it go.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long.
Hand off from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
NC State with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert.
Great place to start for this offense. QB draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Yeah, and this offense.
Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rogers. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. Big pickup on that one, they'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Unloads it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Time to take a shot. And he pulls it in. inside the 15-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touch! Gets the back moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Quarterback running on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They move on top here in the 4th. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build.
What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes... Starts a drive trying to go up top. Hit as he throws. With the catch, it's Grimes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That's caught. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Smothers. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Grimes. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine.
Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Grab the short pass to put the 6. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a deep man. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, NC State.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The screen, and watch out. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. On the run, it smothers.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out.
Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Really good coverage by the DB there.
NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on first down. The run from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rogers. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Grimes. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at second and 6. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. A quick pass to the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this offense...
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. That's caught. It's Anderson. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Barrels ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Working that left side now. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll go to the ground.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Looks as if NC State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. It's a draw. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that.
They'll leave it with him. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Nice grab in traffic. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Rides the back on the option to give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The inside handoff. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He's got it again. Wolfpack will get the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The offense set for a 1st down play. To the air on 1st down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
A really good job by the defense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep.